How you doing? 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 This is World War Prime. World War Prime. And I am your host, Dane Blash. Check it out. We have a mass shooting in San Antonio. San Antonio, mass shooting. A young man walked into a church, shot and killed 26 people. Okay, and it's off the chain. It's really off the chain that in this world today, where the crime rate is continuing going up, and it seems like there's no refuge to the crime that's happening in the streets. In God's house, we have another shooting in God's house. Not one like the one in South Carolina was racially based, but this one where a person went into a church and just start shooting. Okay, and as simple as that. Let me see. These 26 people, Sunday church. Great Abbott said. Okay. It was a young man who was formerly of the military, Air Force, dishonorably discharged from the Air Force. He went inside this church in San Antonio and killed 26 people. This is happening more often than not. Churches are being burned. Preachers are getting killed. Servants of God being massacred in their church. I mean, when I was a kid, that never really happened. But now it's coming more often than not. I don't know what's going on with this world today, where they only have the respect of God. And when they shot all those 26 people, there was other people outside the church who tried to chase them down with their guns, because they had guns. This is the South. They had guns on them, and they chased them down. And they don't know if the gunshot wounds, he died. They don't know if the gunshot wounds was a result of him dying in his car, but they suspect that he committed suicide. And it's grievous. It's grievous. There's no hiding place, no refuge, nowhere to go. I mean, these church shootings is coming often and often. Church burnings is coming often and often. Not too long ago, a church burned, an ancient church in New York, burned down to the ground. Somebody set it ablaze. Okay? The disrespect of God's holy church is becoming rampant. Okay? And I'm going to just show you the video clip. To make a long story short, a video clip of the shooting. So you give me some time so I can set this up, and I'll show you right now. This is really breaking news right now. This is breaking news right here. This is real breaking news.
Well, welcome back. We're following this breaking news out of Sutherland Springs, Texas. A shooting taking place at the First Baptist Church there. Multiple people have been shot. We understand from authorities there on the ground that the gunman is dead. Unclear whether that's from a self-inflicted wound or whether police took him down. We do understand that there was some sort of chase from Wilson County, which is where the First Baptist Church is, into nearby Guadalupe County. Albert Gomez Jr. is the Wilson County Commissioner, and with me on the line right now. Mr. Gomez, what are you learning about what transpired here?
Right now, I just talked to an EMS spokesman, and they're looking close to 27 deceased and over 24 injured. But that's a number. I mean, it keeps changing because we're at 24 now. We're 27. So I mean, we still don't know the correct number on the deceased.
Yeah, CNN is unable to verify.
There are injuries also.
Yeah, CNN is unable to verify those numbers. We too are trying to get the official numbers.
We can't verify that number.
But based on what you're learning, that's the information you're conveying to us. So where are you right now? Can you describe what you're seeing?
Probably half a block from the scene. I mean, I can see the church.
And what's your understanding about the circumstances as to how the gunman was taken down, or whether this is self-inflicted wound?
I don't know. The gunman took off, and they were in a pursuit on FM Road going into Guadalupe County. That's all I know, and I think they told me that he was deceased. I don't know if he shot himself or he was shot. Was
the gunman on foot, or do you understand to be in a vehicle?
No, in a vehicle.
Okay. And tell me about this church, First Baptist Church, a fairly intimate community here. Tell me about the church, the parishioners here, and what is usually an 11 a.m. service there, Central Time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small community. I mean, a small church. I mean, it's a real nice, quiet community. I mean, you never expect something like that, like this. And man, we just don't know all the details on what inspired that guy to start shooting at the people inside there.
And how did you hear of this shooting? Were you nearby?
Yes, I got a call, and they told me that there was a big scene going on with a lot of shooting and a pursuit. So I called the sheriff department, the sheriff, and the sheriff told me that he was on his way over here to the scene. So I mean, that's all the details right now. I mean, all the details are sketchy what I'm giving you right now, but I'm trying to determine all of what's going on. So,
yes, absolutely. Well, it happened not a long time ago.
You're going to find out a lot. And I think we got the FBI now here and everybody. So.
Yeah, so I understand the ATF, FBI, U.S. Marshals, local authorities, all there. Are you able to see, the activity, of the church? Are you able to see victims being transported?
No, all the victims are inside the church. There's nobody outside that I can see.
The man's name is Devin Kelly. He went up into a church, shot everybody in that church, broke out in the car, and they don't know if he's dead or he's still on the run. Okay? Now this country and this world has become lawless. Even the church is not freaking safe. Okay, this happened several times, approximately 2 year span, 3 year span, and the church is not even safe. When I was raising up, and I don't mean no disrespect to the church, but when I was raised up, I thought evil couldn't enter the church. Okay, when I was growing up going to church, I thought evil could not enter the church. Well, evil has entered the church. I mean, all due respect, I'm not saying anything bad, or am I challenging nobody's religion without facts, but shouldn't God help its own people, his followers? It looks like they're getting massacred. Okay, and it's as simple as that. And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just saying, I call it like I see it. I believe an all-knowing, all-prosperous God will protect his followers, and it just isn't happening in the church nowadays, man. I mean, people are getting dishonorably discharged from the military. They're coming out. They lost their family members because he was beating on his wife. He lost his family members. Can't find a job. I mean, personally, if you get dishonorably discharged from the military, you might as well go in jail for the federal rap. Like 3 strikes. That's like unheard of. You don't get discharged dishonorably from the military. You just asking to fuck up your life, and that's some pain. So follow orders, do your fucking job, and do what you have to do until you get discharged or you die. Okay, and as simple as that, because they'll make sure your getting dishonorable discharge, they'll make sure you won't be able to do a damn thing. All due respects, I honored that because, hey, I believed in what I was doing and stuff like that, but some people didn't. He beat on his wife, he beat on his kids, whatever, and now he's dishonorably discharged, probably lost his wife, lost everything, and just went to the church and went hellfire on the congregation. Since you can't kill God or shoot at God, why don't you just try to shoot at supposedly his followers and you'll feel better. That's his mindset, okay? And as simple as that. Getting dishonorably discharged is one of my fears. That's why I did my job. I did everything they fucking said for me to do, because all due respect, I was not feeling no dishonorable discharge, okay? I just needed a career. I wanted a career. I wanted to see the world. I wanted to do my thing. I knew all the laws of the UCMJ before I went in that motherfucker in the military. So you know I was not breaking no fucking laws, okay? And as simple as that. You gotta know the laws that govern you, okay? And getting dishonorably discharged is not fucking cool at all. Not at all. You don't want to be dishonorably discharged in the military. I'm telling you straight up, you don't want that. Okay? As simple as that. Do your job and fucking do your job on a daily basis and do what you are told. Okay? You wouldn't be in this situation blaming God and trying to kill his servants and taking off and and then killing yourself because you got a dishonorably discharged. You can't do nothing with your fucking life. Okay? And it's as simple as that. Okay? And it's sad, man. A lot of churches are getting killed. I mean, it's like a massacre. It's not like, it is a massacre. Every time somebody going like a Dylan Roof, they go into church and they just shoot up the church. Dylan Roof only had 8. This man had 26. Is the number going up? Okay? And as simple as that. Okay, all you have to do is into the church and just go hellfire on the church. If you can't get to God, you'll get to the servant, supposedly. Okay? And as simple as that. And that's his reasoning. Okay? His life was fucked. He can't even get a minimum wage job. You can't get a minimum wage job with a dishonorable discharge. And say if he does get a job, he has to get a job off the fucking books. And if he get a job off the books, he won't have nothing to fucking retire on. So that man, Devin Kelly, should have read the UCMJ before he went into the military. Or he wouldn't be dishonorably discharged. Or they wouldn't have grounds to dishonorably discharge him. But they did. Hitting your wife. They don't play that shit in the military. Cheating on your wife. They don't play that shit in the military. You get dishonorably discharged for that shit. Okay? What that causes is instability and morale goes down. And what the military don't need nowadays is morale going down by you hitting your wife or you cheating on your wife or some shit like that. Madness. And it becomes a domino effect. Domino effect until he go out there and start shooting somebody or killing somebody, relieving his pain on somebody. And this particular pain he had was directed to the church. This main blast, this is World War Prime. Signing off.